I don't know what she's saying.
You don't know. People that know.
All I can
You're
say,
that of them all.
all I can say is that we need to go for a commercial break.
Are you scared? Amidst persistent insecurity challenges, Togo and Chad have decided to combine forces with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger in collaborating to address the insecurity challenges bedeviling their member states. And this is truly worthy of note that Togo and Chad have now decided to combine forces with the members of the Sahel states. So what an interesting thing. According to ECOWAS, the region recorded about 1,814 terrorist attacks in the first half of 2023, resulting in about 4,593 deaths. And by the end of April 2023, the number of internally displaced persons had already exceeded 6 million. What an alarming figure. So, the armies of these 5 countries conducted joint military exercise to strengthen their counter-terrorism capabilities. And according to local news, this took place on May 28th all through to the 3rd of June 2024. Yes, at a training center named Teila in western Niger. The operation was named Tanakali, meaning love of the homeland in Tamajek, a local Niger language. What an interesting one, that we are now going back to our origin, our culture. And this aims to enhance the operational skills and resilience of the armed forces of the 5 countries. These exercises are particularly crucial as the Liptako-Gruma region, located at the border of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, is severely affected by insecurity and escalating violence due to the proliferation of armed groups and the rise of violent extremism. Notably, the Alliance of the Sahel States, AES, recently left the G5 Sahel and severed ties with its traditional partner, majorly France and United States. So, guess what that is meaning? And that is why we're here today on this discussion. We want to discuss about what is happening. Togo and Chad are combining forces with AES now. So, Mr. Setro, what do you think about it?
Good day, everyone. This is That's the most handsome, Jacobo African nations, currently pumping a physical husband. And as usual, you have me always sitting beside my most scintillating pepperoni sugarlicious hot baby girl.
Yeah, good day, everyone, and you're most welcome to the Setro's World family today. If this is your first time, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I want to say thank you to all that have been doing this. Yes, you know what, today, it's really, really interesting to know that Togo and Chad have decided to combine forces with AES in fighting all the terrorist attack against these member states. So, what do you have to say to this, Mr. Setro? Because can you see the rise, internally displaced person up to over 6 million? No. Something has to be done. And your clients have been there doing all this. So what do you have to say to this?
The question is, who is displacing them? Are you not the guys, the same African working against Africans? So why are you bringing my clientele into this? What is so interesting about this topic that you are talking about today, Togo and Chad? You see the names of Togo, and Chad. They all sound like bazooka. Togo, Chad. See, when a set of people are not ready to listen to the word of wisdom from my clientele, they always end up having what we call regional conflict. And that's what is happening to you. You people decided that you want to be doing things on your own. You've forgotten the hand that fed you. We were there for you, my clientele. They were there for you, defending you, bringing securities from outside to come and shield you. That's why the military, what have you, the military consignment, let me call it military consignment, they brought them to secure your regions. But you people, because sometimes if not my clientele are protecting you, you would have had more trouble than this.
To secure the region and
your resources.
You just said, as in, In life, whatever is actually on your mind will be blessed out by something. What you're actually securing are those resources in those precious nations, in those precious states, because they are just part of the states of Africa. And you're not concerned about the people. Can you see the debt toll? Over 4,000 persons.
I take objection to that. We are securing you and your resources. There is no way we can leave resources and secure only you. And there is no way we can secure resources without securing you. So we are securing both of you.
Right now, I put it to you straightly and clearly that all your member states in your Western nations, have you ever witnessed it that over 6 million are eternally displaced?
What are you saying? There are a lot of displacement all across the globe. So your own displacement might not be their own displacement. So everybody have their own displacement. But the thing is that we are working on it.
Hey!
My clientele, you people, you pursued my clientele out of your small countries. See, Chad, what's that population?
They are not even countries, and that's what we're coming to. These are just member states. Like your clientele, they will have the United States, they have what's it called? France is there, and Europe is there, and all the likes. You people are combining forces. Africa is waking up, and that's why it was interesting to see that Togo and Chad have decided to join.
Hold on, Africa is waking up. Who gave you sleeping pill before? You people gave yourself sleeping pill, because all this thing that you are saying, you are talking as if we are the one behind your misery. Your misery is your character of onijeku therapy. What that means, you might have to look for the dictionary of Egbaland to understand that. But let me tell you, you people of Africa, you are your greatest problem. We came to help you. You told us, don't help us. Help only our resources. And we have been helping your resources. Sorry, that didn't come out right. And we have been trying to help you alongside your resources, but sometimes your resources have more brain than you people. So we decided to go along with more attention paid to the one that has more brain. Now, you people are now trying to form coalition, coming together of countries in trickles, small.
Do you know that these are actually not countries in the main place?
Really?
If not for your clientele that are just scattered and divided and just to rule Africa. Yes, these are member states. You said it yourself. I'm going to use your words to take to.
There is no evidence.
I'm going to use your word. You can just replay this.
There is no evidence.
I'm going to use your words to stand against you.
I will tell the word that it was Photoshop.
You know, you said all those small states, Chad, Togo, how many are they? Yes, you're re-echoing what's the evils of the clientele, what they did in those days past. And that's why these states, these member states have woken up and they are combining forces together, they are collaborating. They are training their armed forces together, and they've severed ties with you, their traditional partner. And you know what that means? They must be with somebody else that I don't want to mention. They must be with some other people that are I'm on a global TV.
You are making sense of something that is very funny to me. You said, first of all, my clientele put you Africans, and that you are waking up rather from your sleep. That means that you were sleeping before. But don't worry. I pray that the situation you have will not put you in permanent coma. Because you can wake up from your sleep. You can wake up from your sleep. That's because you were sleeping. Now, the next phase might be putting you to a coma. And when you are in a state of coma, you become what we call comatology.
That will not happen. You see, come to think about it, the operation is Tanakali, meaning love of the homeland in Tamajek in Niger language. And this is telling us that we're going back to our origin, to our cultural existence, severing our ties in love. We Africans have been known to be collective people, cultural people that dwell together in love, not just like people in that your side there, that 10 people might be living, or 2 neighbors, they might not even see themselves for a month or even a year. But here in Africa, you give birth to only any Colombimo,
Interpret.
It's only one person that gives birth to a child here in Africa, but lots, the community trains that child. So there is this communal belief in Africa, and that's what is coming back with this.
So that's why you people are now coming together to form a kind of member state, so that when they fight against one, they fight against all. Is that what you are trying to pass? But you have forgotten that even this idea of a thing, we brought it to you. We gave you the sense of protectionism. Yes, we brought security into Africa. We sharpened your teeth. You now want to use the teeth to bite us. We brought security to Africa. Now you are pursuing my clientele, the Franco.
Òrìṣà tí ò bá gbé mi, èèyàn fi sílẹ̀ wá mi ni. Do you know what that means? If you have been worshiping a god that's not been helpful to you, instead it's exacerbating, worsening your situation. It's high time you left that god.
What if that particular god is on recession?
Yes.
Just taking a nap. And you walked away when he was about helping you. That's what we call walking away too soon. Why not wait for another 150 years? Why not wait for another 100 years? Because good things always happen every 100 years.
Do you know what? That's don't let me say what I don't want to curse. I cannot curse. I reject the temptation to curse because it's so painful.
Okay.
You know what? TJ being continual professor Alice. You know what? This your clientele, we've had enough of them. The terrorist attack we are facing, they are the beginning and they are the end of it. Let me say that. I just want to be safe on a global TV. It's not. Let me know. I don't want to talk. I don't want to. This one
let me ask you a question. You have been the one asking question on this one. Now, this Tamajek Abi Kinamajek that you people are saying, Tamajek
is not that's Tamajek language and it's Tanakali operation.
Tanakali operation.
Yes.
All these operations that you are trying to form, bringing yourselves together, is just how many member states do you have?
5.
Just 5 out of 55. Because the number of countries in Africa now has increased to 55 from 54, isn't it? Because you now have South Sudan and North Sudan, whatever you call it. You people are always, who divided it? You people are the one dividing it on your own. Our own is just sit down, look. When you have divided yourself finish, we come and help you to explore. Although some of you are pronouncing it as exploitation, it's all in your own grammar field. But let me tell you, whether it's called Tamajek or what have you guys are only just 5 out of 55. So we have 50 that are doing shigmi, that are standing back to back. So compare yourself. The economies of scale is not there. You people are not doing anything that can shake us. Because 5 out of 50, it's like having 0.something%.
Rome wasn't actually built in a day, isn't it? And one thing that your clientele are doing, I just want to be safe. I don't want to talk much because your clientele, they have a way of and I'm just going to be dramatizing it. They are so, but you know what? We're going to get to where we're going to.
Anyway, before we continue this, we would like to have a short break.
Do you run a business that requires a warehouse space for your goods?
Or yours is just the quest to have a central point where your goods can be delivered to your customers at ease?
Regardless of the size of your business, we have got a space for you.
As we have pallet spaces for small business owners,
open large storage for your goods or product.
Maybe you are even the Odogu Patapata of them all, that you need a self-storage warehouse with your assets keys in your hands.
Our Signature Logistics has got you covered, as we have numerous automated offloading and unloading equipment for hire.
So, why the wait? Give us a call today and experience warehousing solutions at its peak.
Our Signature Logistics, providing cutting-edge warehousing solutions for you.
Yes, you're welcome back to the show, and we're about wrapping up the show. Yes, so I want you to comment I want you to place your comments in the comment section. What do you think of this collaboration between the armed forces of these 5 member states? And do you think there's going to be any improvements in the security situation in these nations? Because these numbers are just these numbers, and these numbers that I told you were as at the first quarter of 2023. So what's happening now? Many people are being displaced, many lives are being lost, and it means nothing to the puppets of Mr. Cetros. Yes, their clientele is clientele's puppets that are ruling some of these African countries. But thank God to creative but thank God to sagacious and great leaders that we're now having in Africa now, in person of Ibrahim Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and his wonderful team that are now coming together, that are really concerned about the homeland. That word is having a place on my heart. Even as I'm talking, I'm feeling it. Love for the homeland. Can you just feel that? Do you know the meaning of love? Love is the fulfillment of the law. If there is love, in love we stand. You cannot conquer us.
Do you Africans have love for yourself? Do you? You fight against each other. A Nigerian will come to your country. You look at him as an outsider. Especially this xenophobia country.
So that's what the SAHEL state has achieved. We've gotten our biometric passports.
There and go and see what is there. It is my clientele that is showing you people love. How to love yourself. Say love yourself as your neighbor. And that's why most of the time, my clientele always try to ensure that there is this, to prevent yourself from hating each other, that there is this hike in traveling expenses when it's coming in between both countries, so that we can reduce the number, so that you people can reduce the number of influx and missuccess, so that you don't cause crisis. That's why we also try to say, okay, instead of you people doing monetary exchange with your own currency, you should first of all travel to America to go and collect dollars from America, to be used as means of trade between both of you. That's why you are beside each other. So most of the time, if you calm down, if you calm down, you will see that we have done a lot to show you guys love.
You have done a lot to hamper our love. How on earth? It's insane that I want to transact business with my sister from Ghana or Zimbabwe. I have to go to US. I have to come to your country, or I have to first of all transact through your currency. And that is what AES is doing. You know, their currency is on the way. They've been able to achieve their biometric passport. If you've not watched that video, please check somewhere here or there. You are going to see a link to that video that we just uploaded about this milestone that AES was able to achieve just within 1 year. And your ECOWAS has not been able to achieve it for about, is it 49 years?
I'm so proud of my ECOWAS.
Yes.
We are doing brilliantly well. We are doing brilliantly because we are following protocol. There is a protocol that each country and continent must pass through before they break through. You must pass through before you break through. And if you pass through and you do not experience breakthrough, then you experience breakdown. But we are not praying for breakdown. We are praying for breakup. We are praying for breakthrough. Do
you know that? You're double-tongued. And that is who you actually are. You are your clientele. That defines you. Because you'll be bringing the solution of what you are actually causing, the problem you're causing. That's why if I should just make an analogy now, so that they will not come and take me here. Because you will create something. You create what is destroying that thing, and you now create the solution, the anti. You create the anti. You create.
I don't know what she's saying.
You don't know. People that know.
All I can
You're of them all.
All I can say is that we need to go for a commercial.
Are you scared?
When we return, we'll continue from where we started.
Do you run a business that requires a warehouse space for your goods?
Or yours is just the quest to have a central point where your goods can be delivered to your customers at ease?
Regardless of the size of your business, we have got a space for you.
As we have pallet spaces for small business owners,
open large storage for your goods or product.
Maybe you are even the Togo patapata of them all that you need a self-storage warehouse with your access keys in your hand.
Our Signature Logistics has got you covered, as we have numerous automated offloading and unloading equipment for hire.
So, why the wait? Give us a call today and experience warehousing solutions at its peak.
Our Signature Logistics, providing cutting-edge warehousing solutions for you.
Okay, you're welcome back to the show. I think at this point, Mr. Setra is actually scared of his clientele, and I have not actually mentioned anymore because I'm so careful of my words, and I know that I'm on a global TV, so I don't want to repeat. So I'm always being careful. But the thing is, you see how he was being, you say, if you want to take you up, we take you down. That is how they do. That is who they are. And when it all yes, but she
My clientele is a lover of the whole world, not just your continent. For example, one of my clientele said that population size needs to be curtailed, needs to be reduced globally, not just in your own country. But along the line, they still saw the need that they need to improve the quality of life for people that are surviving, that are available, by introducing Jimo. And still, some of you still believe us. You can balance this thing off. You can reduce and still improve. You can improve and still reduce.
That's
what we call simultaneous confusion. Simultaneous equation.
Thank God. As in, Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ ló ń pẹ́ múyàn, Ọlọ́run ti sìn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni. I'm saying that it's the God of the olden days that will be giving you time, but this God right now, it's instantly. You see him.
Don't pẹ́ múyàn, but that doesn't interpret what you just said. Múyàn means during the breast milk.
Yes. Your mind needs to be purified. Your mind needs to be purified.
A baby drinking breast milk.
That is not what I said. Munyo. I did not say munyo. Yes.
What is nyo?
That's Yoruba dialect for you, please. If you want to learn how to speak Yoruba, comment. The Yoruba dialect is so versatile that just an expression could mean 10 or 20 things. Like if I'm right.
For example, O-G-U-N, Ogun.
This is just one word. So this is what your clients want us to live and carry your. Don't let me say.
Anyway, it's been fun chatting with you guys today about the recent development of Chad and Togo. Though their names sounds like something that is already ready to go, and Chad is like cha. So, but the good thing is that you people should not be afraid of my clientele. They meant good for Africa. They are only trying to safeguard your resources and nothing more.
Please, let's hear from you, just like I asked in this section. Do you think this will actually work to strengthen the security forces in this member states? And do you think this will reduce the death rates? Because this is actually our concern. And do you think it will help these member states grow well? Let's hear from you.
Please note that the absence of love in Africa is what is reducing the peace level in Africa. Nobody is killing you, but you are the one killing yourself. And it's high time you started working towards loving yourself and not being used as a terrorist group against your own people. Because it is not my clientele that are coming to kill anyone. It is still you yourself that are killing your fellow Africans. So stop shipping the blame.
Did your clientele pay you to advise us?
You are shipping the blame because my clientele are not in any way responsible for your calamity. You are the one causing your calamity also.
By the proliferation of extremist terrorist group, isn't it?
Anyway, with that being said, I think I have to go now because I don't want to go and eat beans.
Okay, thank you very much. It's been nice If you've stayed with us up to this extent on this show today, I want to say thank you. And as we wrap up, don't forget the joy therapy. Remember that your joy is your strength, and your strength is actually your life. So keep your joy, whatever it takes, whatever is happening around you. Find the source of your joy. As for me, the Holy Spirit is my own joy, is my own major strength and joy. So find the source of your joy, hold on to that source, and we'll be good together. Yes.
Don't forget the love therapy or the joy therapy. I always advise you guys on. If you're married, hold your spouse, grow up very, very well. Or if you're not, look for the next transformer. They always emit the same energy. You know?
Okay, till we come your way. Till we come your way. Till we come your way next time, we remain the Setros, bringing smiles from Africa. Catch you, love you, bye-bye.